Hello, my name is Dr. Michael D'Andrea. I am a professor, a therapist, a counseling practitioner, and an author. I live in a small town called Kaneohe, Hawaii, where I am filming this video from. And you may hear some birds chirping or some chickens crowing or other noises from animals that are in this semi-rural area where I live and work. I'm here to talk a little bit about an exciting new project for people who are interested in making new connections, creating new ways of thinking, being able to experience new types of happiness, and experiencing healthy development in your lives. One of the books that I have co-authored is entitled Community Counseling, a Social Justice Perspective. This textbook looks at ways that counselor professionals, psychologists, social workers can give away the knowledge and expertise they've acquired in their own fields to people in the greater communities. What we're trying to do in the community counseling approach to fostering healthy human development and happiness is to provide the knowledge and skills and sense of connection with people in our communities, at our workplaces, in our religious communities, with athletes, with persons in the broad community and society in which we all live and work. With this in mind, we are creating a project that's free of charge entitled Inter-Network for New Consciousness in Action. The abbreviation is simply INCA. Now, in this new project, we are going to be providing new knowledge for individuals interested in developing a greater sense of happiness and control in their lives, developing overall improved health, physical, spiritual, and interpersonal interactions. We're looking at ways of combining recent findings in neuroscience, in counseling, in psychology, knowledge from social work, looking at economic factors and how they impact our lives. But most of all, we're looking at creating an inter-network where we can connect with persons who will talk about their own experiences in moving towards greater heights of happiness, health and well-being, connection, and ways in which we all can help build on this fragile experiment we call democracy in the United States by promoting justice and peace in our daily lives. To give you an example of what we'll be covering in these future meetings, we'll look at happiness and we'll be drawing from neuroscience and Buddhist practices. And the overarching concept from Buddhist practices is that while we impact others and other people impact us, the true and lasting search for happiness is a responsibility that we all have to look within ourselves for happiness and to create that happiness as we learn from others and make a commitment to maintain happy practices, which will lead to greater health. There are 6 keys that not only Buddhists believe lead to happiness, but it's confirmed in neuroscience and in psychology and counseling. These 6 keys are: 1, people who are happy have a profound philosophy that they live by. So we want to engage discussions with people that will talk about their own philosophy of life and how they've learned to acquire that. So it will help us think in new ways as we develop a new consciousness about developing our own unique, profound conscious philosophy for our lives. A second key is the commitment to that philosophy, to live by that philosophy in our daily lives and interactions. A third key is to demonstrate and acquire new levels of courage in working within ourselves and in our interactions with others to help foster a greater level of respect and understanding of ourselves and others. A fourth key is demonstrating a sense of vibrance and cheerfulness in our interactions that are genuine and they come from within ourselves. The fifth key is the tolerance for differences among us in our national and global societies. And the sixth key is a culmination of working on the first 5 keys by developing a sense of personal fulfillment in our lives. We'll be talking more about happiness in order to acquire new knowledge and understanding, but most of all, we want to stimulate new actions that we can take. We are responsible for our own destinies. We want to be able to implement and be influenced by other people, but ultimately make our own decisions that translate into actions that will enable us to become happier, healthier, more productive, and more positive contributors to our society in promoting justice and peace. If you're interested in learning more about the Inter-Network New Consciousness and Action Project, please contact me at the email address provided at the end of this video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a healthy week. And most of all, have peace in your lives. And I hope to see and work with you in future videos and webinars.